Every 4 years, something extraordinary happens. Cities come to a standstill, families gather around television screens, and billions of people become focused on a single event, the FIFA World Cup. For just a few weeks, the tournament dominates conversations, headlines, social media feeds, and television broadcasts across the planet. But while fans are celebrating goals, singing national anthems, and dreaming of glory, something much bigger is happening behind the scenes. An enormous financial machine begins operating at full speed. Money flows through broadcasters, sponsors, airlines, hotels, merchandise companies, and governments. And at the center of it all sits one organization. An organization that earns billions of dollars from the world's obsession with football. This is the incredible story of how the FIFA World Cup became one of the biggest money-making events on Earth. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly where that money comes from and who ends up keeping it. If I asked you what the world's most valuable resource is, you might say oil, gold, or artificial intelligence. But you'd be wrong. The most valuable resource today is attention, because attention can be converted into money. And no sporting event captures attention better than the World Cup. Every 4 years, billions of people stop what they're doing to watch football. Think about that. For 1 month, an event can command the attention of nearly half the planet. And whenever billions of eyeballs gather in one place, someone gets rich. Very rich. But surprisingly, FIFA doesn't make most of its money from ticket sales, merchandise, or stadiums. Its biggest source of income comes from something most fans never even think about. Television. Before the tournament even begins, broadcasters start fighting, not physically, financially, because whoever wins the broadcasting rights gains access to one of the largest audiences in human history. Television networks know something very important. The World Cup isn't just football, it's advertising gold. Imagine you're a company selling cars, phones, or soft drinks. Where else can you put your product in front of hundreds of millions of people at the exact same moment? Which is why broadcasters are willing to spend astonishing amounts of money for exclusive rights. And the competition gets intense. One network bids, another bids higher, then another, until the price climbs into the billions. And here's the crazy part. FIFA earns much of this money before the tournament even starts. Before a single goal, before a single ticket, and before a single fan enters a stadium. The money is already flowing, but television is only the first piece of FIFA's money machine. The next one is even bigger than most people realize. Look closely during a World Cup match. Everywhere you look, there are logos. Around the pitch, behind the goals, on giant screens, inside broadcasts, on social media, and at fan festivals. This isn't accidental. It's a battlefield. Because companies know that the World Cup offers something almost impossible to buy anywhere else: global visibility. A sponsor isn't paying for a logo. They're paying for billions of impressions. They're paying to be associated with victory, passion, and unforgettable moments. When a player scores a goal that billions remember forever, sponsors want their brand visible in that memory. That's why global corporations spend extraordinary amounts of money to become official World Cup partners. But while corporations are spending billions, fans are spending too. And that's where things become even more interesting. Months before kickoff, factories begin working overtime. Millions of jerseys are produced. Footballs are manufactured. Flags are printed. Scarves are packaged. Shipping containers leave factories packed with merchandise. Because once the tournament starts, demand explodes. Fans don't just want to watch the World Cup. They want to wear it, own it, display it, and remember it. For manufacturers, the World Cup is like a retail supernova, a sudden explosion of demand occurring across dozens of countries simultaneously. And every item sold adds more fuel to the money machine. But there is one thing fans want even more than merchandise: a seat inside the stadium. And getting one isn't easy. For many supporters, attending a World Cup match is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. People save for years, travel across continents, and spend thousands of dollars just for the chance to be there. But ordinary tickets are only part of the story. Because hidden behind the regular seats is an entirely different world. VIP lounges, private hospitality suites, luxury experiences, and exclusive access. Some corporate packages cost more than many people earn in an entire year. Executives entertain clients. Companies build relationships. Deals get discussed, all while a football match is happening just a few meters away. And while FIFA earns billions from these opportunities, host countries are often spending billions to make the tournament possible, sometimes far more than they ever recover. Imagine being told to prepare your country for millions of visitors, build stadiums, expand airports, upgrade highways, construct rail systems, increase hotel capacity, all within a few years. That's the challenge every World Cup host faces, and it costs an incredible amount of money. Some stadiums cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Entire infrastructure projects can cost billions. Supporters say these investments create jobs and improve cities. Critics argue some facilities become underused after the tournament ends. In some cases, stadiums that once hosted packed crowds later sit mostly empty, which raises an uncomfortable question. If hosting the World Cup is so expensive, why do countries keep competing for it? The answer lies in what happens when the fans arrive. The moment the tournament begins, money starts moving everywhere. Hotels fill up, restaurants become packed, taxi drivers work longer hours, airlines add flights, shopping centers see record traffic, tourist attractions welcome visitors from around the globe. For local businesses, the World Cup can feel like winning the lottery. Suddenly, millions of customers appear, and they're all spending money. Not because they came to shop, but because they came to watch football. The tournament creates an economic ripple effect that spreads throughout the entire host nation. And today, the spending doesn't stop when fans return home, because the World Cup has entered a new era, the digital era. Decades ago, fans watched matches on television. Today, every moment exists everywhere. On phones, on streaming platforms, on social media, and on apps. A goal scored in a stadium can reach millions of screens within seconds. Every view generates value. Every click creates opportunity. Every share expands the audience. The World Cup is no longer just a sporting event. It's a global content machine operating around the clock, generating attention every second. And attention, as we've already learned, is where the money begins. Most people watch the World Cup and see football, but behind every match is something much larger, a business empire powered by billions of viewers, broadcasters, sponsors, manufacturers, hotels, airlines, governments, all connected by one tournament. The FIFA World Cup isn't just the biggest competition in football, it's one of the most profitable events on earth, and every 4 years, the machine starts again. The crowds return, the money flows, and billions of people unknowingly become part of one of the greatest business operations ever created. Now tell me, who really won the World Cup?